Hello Magic fans, I'm Beep and welcome back to another Historic Brawl gameplay video, and today we are playing Sram Edificer. Now Sram is not a new card by any means, but we have received some new equipment goodies in the latest arena anthologies, so I decided to give Sram a go. So who's Sram? Sram is a 2-mana 2/2 mono white commander. This is whenever you cast an aura, equipment or vehicle spell, we draw a card. Now we don't have any vehicles in our deck, but we have a lot of equipment and auras. And as I was saying in the arena anthology recently, we have almost completed the sword cycle. There is one sword missing, I'm not sure why. So the sword cycle, for those who don't know, there are 10 cards ranging from all the way back to, I think, New Phyrexia. All have sword of something and something. For example, sword of body and mind. They all cost 3 to cast, all cost 2 to equip. All give the quick creature +2/+2 and then protection from something and something. Usually it is 2 colours. However, Sword of Wealth and Power, which was from Outlaws of Thunder Junction, the big score, does give protection from instant and sorceries, and then they have a triggered ability, well, 2 triggered abilities usually, that happen when the quick creature deals combat damage to a player. So Sword of Body and Mind, you create a 2/2 green wolf creature token and the player mills 10 cards to play damage. Sword of Feast and Famine, that player discards a card and we untap all lands we control. Sword of Fire and Ice, we will do 2 damage to any target and draw a card. That's really, really good. Forge and Frontier, we may exile the top 2 cards of our library. We may play those cards this turn, and we may play an additional land this turn. Sword of Once and Future, we can surveil 2, then may cast an instant sorcery spell with mana value 2 or less from our graveyard without paying its mana cost. Then we exile it. We don't have many instant sorceries, so that's not really relevant. We only really use this for the protection. Sword of War and Peace, which deals damage equal to the number of hands in our opponent's hand, and then we gain life, 1 life equal to the number of cards in our hand. And then Sword of Wealth and Power, we create a treasure token and then we copy the next instant sorcery spell we cast. Obviously we don't have many of those. Now the 2 that I've skipped over, you'll see we don't actually have in the deck: Sword of Light and Shadow and Truth and Justice. These both give protection to white, so white and black and white and blue. The Light and Shadow, we gain 3 life and we return a creature card from our graveyard to our hand. Sword of Truth and Justice, we put a +1/+1 counter on the creature and then proliferate. The reason we haven't got these is because Sram is mono white, a lot of our equipment cards are white, and if we give protection from white to Sram, all the white equipment or auras will fall off. We do have one sword that gives protection from white, which we have in there because that triggered ability is pretty powerful, but we haven't gone with Light and Shadow and Truth and Justice, and I didn't want to basically spend the mythic rare wild cards on swords. We're probably not going to use that often, so I'm just going to get rid of those. Next up, we do get some other goodies as well so there is another sword, but it's not part of a cycle. Sword of Vengeance, it's from Bloomburrow, 3 mana, 3 to equip, +2/+0, First Strike, Vision, Trample and Haste. Then we got some other goodies from the recent anthologies. Cauldron Complete, a 7 mana living weapon equipment. So living weapon means when it enters, we create a 0/0 germ token and attach this equipment to it. So it's indestructible, and a quick creature has +5/+5 and First Strike, Trample, Indestructible, Haste, and when this creature does combat damage to a creature, exile that creature, and it equips for 7, but obviously it comes down as a 5/5 all those keywords, so that's pretty good. Badass Skull is also a live weapon, 5 mana, 5 to equip, but a quick creature gets +4/+4 and Vigilance and Lifelink, and we can return it to its hand by paying 3, meaning basically if we want to get another germ token, we can do that. And then Umezawa's Jite, at one point the most busted equipment in the game. It was released in Kamigawa block, so not long after equipment is introduced. 2 mana to cast, 2 mana to equip. Whenever a quick creature deals combat damage, not to a player, any combat damage, we put 2 charge counters on the Jite, then we can remove a charge counter to choose one. Quick creature gets +2/+2 to end a turn. Target creature gets -1/-1 to end a turn, or we gain 2 life. Now this might look kind of familiar because also in, I think it was in Thunder Junction Big Score, there was a very similar card called Lost Jite, which was a lot more powered down, but Umezawa's Jite is the busted one. It is also referenced in the newer Kamigawa Saga Memory of Toshiro, who is Umezawa, and you get those kind of abilities in the first and second chapters. And what makes this really powerful is you can use those charge counters even if the creature's not equipped. So if the creature gets killed and your GT's got 2 charge counters on it, you can still gain true life and give your opponent's creature -1/-1, so it's really, really powerful. Next up, we've got Cloud and Stonefall Mystic. These are ways to to find equipment, and we're just going to find probably whatever sword is most relevant for the matchup, probably something that gives Sram protection. And next up, we have lots of equipment, lots of auras, very small amounts of removal. We do have Swords of Plowshares, but where is it? Cigar's Age is really good. 1 mana, we can cast all an equipment spells of Undead Flash, and then whenever an equipment we control enters, we may attach it to the type of creature we control. So again, we can cast all our equipment attachment straight away. So it's a really, really powerful deck. When basically every card in your deck turns into you draw a card, you know it's going to be bonkers. And often you will want to wait until turn 3 to play Sram, so you can play Sram and cast a 1 mana equipment or aura, just so you get that card draw value. Depending on the matchup, if you're against like mono green, less likely to get killed, but not impossible. So a really, really powerful deck that's got a lot of new good stuff in the recent anthologies. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll give a shout out to my patrons, the Arcadius, Meow, Thomas and Adrian. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you all in my gameplay. We go first. Turn 2, I think we Cloud. And seeing if we can find a relevant sword. Green, blue, black, green, red, blue, red, green, red, white. Instants and sorcerers. Is there no white, black one? Well, let's get Sword of Wealth and Power then. And go a station in. Ooh. Let's get down Sram, because we can hold up Shard Mage's Rescue. I'll be surprised if they take this. I'm surprised they took the block. That'll be why then. Well, we'll get him for 2. And I will Sword of Wealth and Power to draw. Another land's good. And we'll hold up Shard Mage's Rescue again. Ooh, that's going to be problematic to deal with. Let's swing in. We create a treasure, which does allow us to sort of feast and famine and hold up Shard Mage's Rescue. Tentanor's Eyes gives us vigilance, which is good. But we're going to be in a race against Area as it stands. Next turn we can equip the sword, which then untaps everything, assuming they don't block. Do I imagine? Well, I imagine they won't, unless they could get back the Reclamation. Well, they could use Reclamation to get back our Seed of Life's Bounty, Play that, protect Aerith. I would say that's a problem, but we've got protection from black in a second. And Sentinel, Vigilance. Well, that suggests they're not going to attack. Sorry, that suggests they are going to block. Well, we will attack in. They can only block with the Aerith. Which obviously they can get back with the Reclamation. Let's get down the Spirit Dancer. Oh, there is Soren. Oh, it's creatures. I thought it was vampires. Got lifelink. This does give a creature flying. Well, on white. They have to chomp with the Alsaid. And basically, while they're getting that back, they're not getting anything bigger back. It was odd timing for that. Let's station that. There is Aerith. I need to find protection from white. I suppose I could just give Sram flying with the celestial armor. Well, that's Batter Skull. Well, I think we ossify their Aerith. Yeah. We will give our Sram lifelink. They could give protection, but they've got to kill the Alsaid to do so. That's fine. We draw 2 more. Ethereal Armour. That's going to be quite chunky. Sigarda's Aid. Rose Gloves. And then, oh, we'll just give her runes. The Aerith can block, but I wanted to hold up Shard Mage's Rescue. Yeah, they could have blocked with Aerith. They already had protection from white. Oh, that's got flying. That's annoying. Their own giver of runes. I mean, I can just give Sram protection from white. A lot of stuff falls off. Yeah, that being flying's annoying because we don't have trample. I think the only thing we have for Hash Trample is Shadow Spear, so we'd need to find something that can, something that can either find a Shadow Spear or find something that can search for artifact equipment. Our opponent goes first. Can Esper Sentinel into Cloud, find a sword. But they are on Ninjutsu deck. I imagine Cloud goes. Don't know why you're looking at lands. Well, it's taking them a while. There's a chance they have more discard, so if you find something with Cloud, they can get us to discard it. They chuck away Ossification. It's a bit annoying that they get to Surveil too. Surveil as well. We will get a green and blue, black and green, red and blue, red and green, blue and black. That's what I want in future. There's a Kaito. Well, let's get down Sram. And we'll put the Radiant Grace on Cloud. Next turn we might Arcane Signet and then Sword. We won't get to equip the sword, but they have their own signet. Maybe we should buff the Esper Sentinel. They paid it, which suggests they're probably not going to... Don't have anything massive to cast. Well, let's go down to Minas Tirith. They have something though. Oh yeah, that's Sword of Once and Future. Ah, Mana Drain. Well, that's really, really irritating. But we take out their Kaito. Now they have a lot of mana. We can get that back with Danatha. Tap out, please. Tap out, please. Or do whatever you're going to do, because there's a stick, and it's on you. Ninjutsu in your Kaito. Moon Snare Specialist. I don't think you really want to bounce Cloud. Yeah, that makes more sense. But let's get down Danatha. We'll get down our Sword of Once and Future. Swing in with our Cloud. We don't have the instant sorceries in our graveyard, but you know, we still do. We can still Vow 2. There is the Changeling. Have more removal. Blue-black's not the easiest way to colour to deal with artifacts. See, blue can bounce them. I don't think black has a way to deal with them. Danatha obviously is very hard to remove now by our opponents. Yeah, but they do not attack. Well, let's get down our Sram or get it countered. We'll attack in with you guys. They let us draw. Now you do have one mana left. Could have a one mana counter spell. But they don't. Well, maybe they do. Maybe they have a 1-mana removal spell. They're down to 4. We do gain 6 life. Don't need that. Don't need that. Let's get down Urgite. Oh, I should have caught Halberd, then I could have sent an eyes and drawn more. But they need a sweeper. Because obviously Danifer can just get through. For lethal. What ninjutsu? Wow. That makes it slightly harder to deal with. I still think we do have lethal though. I'll give them a nice. Well. Let us then Sentinel Eyes. You. We want to hold up Mithril Coat for Indestructible. Right. Nope, they had nothing. We've got no early plays, but against colourless, they're probably not going to have much removal. But they are going to have a lot of ramp. We'll get down Sram. And then we'll get down Sword of Body and Mind. Vigilance. Let's attack and let's go a flying. We create a wolf and they melt. Now they're flying. Let's get down Danifer and attach a Sword of Feast and Famine to her. They do have hex. That does have hexproof. And reach. Well, we can't cast Ugin. But let's Spectral Steel on Sram. Let us Umazawa's Jite. And let's equip the Jite. Go attacking. Do they have a way to destroy something? No. A mill more. I don't think that's going to do it, matey. Yeah, you have to discard. Just too slow. Yeah. We go first. Oh, with only one land. It is land tax though. We do have land tax, but and no cheap. I see no cheap equipment. Well, I think we play out the boots. And next turn we can equip them and cast Bonesaw. They probably should have left some mana up for it. Is that removal? There's no point attacking yet. They have a Mox. Shigeki is back. Well, let us Curse of Silence on Kethis. And we draw Kethis Hidden Hand. Let us Skyblade's Boon to give you Flying, and then Sentinel Eyes. And next turn we can get down the old Sword of Feast of Famine and equip it, which gives them protection from black and green. Well, they are ramping a lot. Ramping a huge amount, in fact. That will enter tapped, so let's not do that. Let's go attaching. They're down to 12. They have to discard. And we untap all our lands. Let's Starnheim Courser. And then we can Nettle Cyst. It does enter tapped, obviously. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, the token does. And we can steal Selfless Saviour. Yeah, we will draw. There's a Sirac. What are you doing? Tempted to put the sword on a germ token. Because then that allows that to attack in, because everything here is green. You don't have a lot of mana. Let's just discard a Nixos. I don't think they have the mana for that. Well, there goes Batterskull. I wanted you to attack. Well, let us move you to you. I think Kethis is holding up. And that should be enough, but nothing has reach. I think the stick is Kethis. But yeah, let's just because you have protection from black and green, so it can't be blocked. I don't think anything can block our flyer. And there we go. Pretty comfortable.